days, I swear, my little is gonna make it before the countdown.
Oh, that was so funny. I don't even know if it got caught, but it was great.
Oh my gosh. Because it lags in between like you hitting the live and then when you go and you try and hit the countdown button, it like freezes. So you don't know if you've clicked it or not. So it's like click, click. Oh no, click. Hold on, let me see if I can do this. That way you won't be blocked by any comments and everyone can see your lovely faces.
You're so kind. Thank you.
So hello, everybody. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Good night. I hope you sleep well. How is everyone doing today? It has been so long since the three of us have been on a screen together. And I have a feeling that we are both A, going to get stuff done, and B, not going to get stuff done. So would my lovely co-hosts and fellow partners in crime like to introduce yourselves for those who may not know your beautiful faces?
Sure.
Yeah. I'll let Autumn go first because alphabetically.
Are we going in alphabetical order again?
My dream. Sure, I'll go first. So hello, everyone. I'm Autumn Ashleigh. I am a YA fantasy writer. I'm currently working on a project called Project Brina, and I'm still in draft 0 of it, hoping to finish it in the first quarter. And that's what I'm going to be working on today, as well as some like minor little household things.
Yay! Hi, Autumn.
Yes.
And I'm Helene Foy. I am also an author tuber. I post writing related content videos on my channel twice a week. I actually just uploaded one like 5 minutes before I jumped on here. And then I also host like writing sprints and stuff on my channel. It's been a while, but I've been hosting quite a few this past week. And I'm balancing multiple projects. I was really good about like focusing on just one. So I guess you could say like my major project right now is going to be Project Goldwings, which is my Icarus retelling. So I'm hoping to write some words on that during this sprint. And also I might go to this dark academia story that I am kind of not really outlining yet, but I'm brain dumping for. So I might go do that for a little bit. And yeah.
Very nice. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm seriously excited.
Hi, Helene.
Hi, Helene. I'm excited for all y'all's stories. Like, I keep telling people one of these days I'm just going to need like a whole bookshelf, if not a whole room, of all the books that everybody is going to publish. And it's just...
It could be a bookshelf that opens up into a whole room.
Ooh, I like it.
But only if you access it by candle.
Oh.
Because I've seen Young Frankenstein way too many times to not do that. But hello, everybody. For those of you who are new here, my name is Madeline Monahan. I normally just go by Maddie because it's a lot easier to say, less syllables. I am a writer, actor, and cat mama. I post book, movie, and writing related content. I got my order. I was like, I'm missing something related content twice a week. And I also post pictures of my cats and quotes from my Hades Persephone novel over on my Instagram. So definitely go check me out there as well. And both of these lovely ladies are linked down below. I think both their Instagrams and their YouTube channel. So please, if you have not yet, go follow them, subscribe to them, support them, and their beautiful faces because they are wonderful. Aww. And I see that Sarah is here and Kate is here, Alice is here, Tessa is here.
And Tessa has a live stream later this evening, right?
Ooh.
Yeah, and apparently, look at that, y'all. Look at that. I was pointing in the wrong direction, but look at that.
Dang.
Y'all go help her out with that.
I love it.
Devin is here. Howdy. Yaza is here. Hello. Kate said she's either going to work on her screenplay, Project TSOR. I don't actually remember if she told me what that stands for, so I apologize. Or my short story that does not have a name yet for my podcast. Ooh, that sounds fun.
Very nice.
And Charlie's here. Hey, Charlie. Alice is working on the drafting of my novelette, Ghost Live in Empty People. Oh.
Yes, that one. I remember that one. From like the live stream, like live stream or the live stream before that.
We almost got a
What face did I freeze on? I just saw you guys got real quiet and then you started laughing. I was like, oh no, I froze again, didn't I?
But I want to know what you were gonna say though, because I missed all.
I was saying that one because I remember Alice was talking about that story on either my last live stream or the live stream before that.
I love that. It sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I want to read it. And yes, Salem is here. She's right here. Oh, sorry, baby. Sika is on the blue chair back there. He is also taking his nap. So both kitties are here today. And Laura is here. Hello, Laura. Jackie is here, not writing today because he has to pack to move all of my things back into my dorm room after moving everything out in November. Yep, my little sister is doing that next weekend. So she's already got her stuff like put together. And I actually didn't realize she was going back. I went over there earlier today and I was like, are you going back to school? She just looks at me like I'm the biggest idiot in the world. She's like, yeah. Hi, tea and typewriters. How you doing? Oh, it jumped. Hold on. Shadow Slayer, hello. I hate it when it jumps. Why does it jump? Oh, Lord. Zara said I had to reload, so I missed the start of this, but I'm still here. It's okay. I mean, you know us, and honestly, I don't know if my little of surprise got in there, but Megan is here. Hello. And she has decided to try and work on 2 of her books, her Romance Christmas and Romance book. I love it. Laris has been working on a satirical piece where a reporter interviews Dr. Frankenstein about his zero emissions laboratory. It's so fun having a blast reading it. Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
I love that.
It's Frankenstein. For anybody who has seen Young Frankenstein, I adore that movie and I adore Gene Wilder. So that's just like where my mind goes when I hear Frankenstein. It's Frankenstein. Teen Typewriters is working on a Dark Academia too. Helene, there you go.
Yes.
You have a Dark Academia buddy. Yes. Okay. I was about to say, normally I link people's Instagrams as well as their YouTubes. So I just wanted to make sure I did that this time around. It's been a while since I've been on a stream. And it's been a while since I've been with these ladies. So on a stream.
Yes.
So this is nice.
Mm-hmm.
TSR means the staff of Regnum. Okay. I will try and remember that. I will commit that to memory. I'll use my little Harry Potter memory stick. What is that thing Dumbledore does? Oh no, that's to remove. Can you put memories back in? I'm sorry. I'm not well versed in the world of Harry Potter. I don't know how these things work. Oh my goodness.
I also love Zara's comment.
It was a funny face, Helene.
I was like, I probably was because I was getting really animated right when it crossed, and I was like, oh, it was probably real crazy.
It was great. Yes, we have a Young Frankenstein fellow fan in here. Yeah, I love it. I love Gene Wilder. He's so funny. So funny. I saw him in, I was watching, what was it, Blazing Saddles? And just the moment, like, he first comes on screen, I'm like, this is going to be a great movie. He's going to be so great. And he was perfect. He was amazing. And they made a musical for Young Frankenstein? Interesting. I mean, I guess you can make a musical out of anything. I mean, if you can make a musical out of Percy Jackson.
Yeah.
Which I still haven't listened to. And honestly, I don't know if I could bear it. So if y'all are ready, I think that we will go ahead and start up our warm-up sprint. So I have the timer set for 10 minutes, but for those of you who are new on my channel, one of the things that I really love to do here is I love history and I love historical facts. So if you have a fun history date or a history fact and the date that goes with it, go ahead and shout that out in the comments. And that could be one of our possible times. Cat!
I saw him come into the room and I was like, I was watching. I was waiting.
More cats! Oh my god! And Bree is here. Hey Bree! We're just about to get started, so you have perfect timing, my friend. So let me figure out which button I'm supposed to press. There we go. So I've got 10 minutes up. This is going to be our warm-up sprint. So if y'all are ready, we're going to go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1. Happy sprinting. Beep, 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 beep. Just in case that's less terrifying than that. Look at Sam. Hi, I'm sorry. Did I scare you?
She looks all concerned.
I know. I'm really confused. Like, what's happening? So, how did everyone do?
Not too bad. I switched out my laundry, and that is it.
Hey, that's still progress. You're one step ahead of me.
I literally spent like the past 3 days doing my laundry because I had procrastinated on it for so long. It was literally like a load after a load after a load. So yeah, literally this like whole last half of this week has just been laundry. I feel that.
Oh.
So for that sprint, I did a little bit of scheduling, trying to come up with some sort of schedule for my live streams for February, because I can't believe it's already the 29th. Like, just blows my mind a little bit. And then I started writing on Project Goldwings. And yeah, I wrote a few like sentences. I don't know how many words it was, but
That's pretty good though. I don't know. I don't know how long this chapter is supposed to be, so I would say I'm getting near the end of. I don't even actually remember what chapter I'm on. The end of this chapter. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm staying on course as opposed to slightly drifting off to the right somewhere. So we'll see. We'll see. I saw that Alice in 1792, his first year the guillotine was used.
I like it.
Okay.
Not the guillotine, but the date.
Oh, France, oh, why? Madame de Pompadour was born in 1721. She became his, because I know you were talking about that in one of your streams.
She is an interesting lady.
She sounded interesting just from what you were saying. Gio's here. Hey, Gio. So, Dr. Frankenstein. I can't say it without saying Frankenstein. Darn it, Gene Wilder. How did you come up with the ingenious design? It's so functional and has no carbon footprint, the reporter asked. Dr. Frankenstein, his hair perfectly coiffed, folded his arms in his lap, the sleeves of his stretched lab coat crisp and razor sharp at the folds. Well, it was an ungodly undertaking, I'll tell you that.
Yes.
I love this so much. I want to read this. If it goes out to that anthology you were talking about, can you please tell me which one that is? Because I want to read this so bad.
I love that so much, Laura. This is so funny. Oh, God. I know I already shared this, but I thought Maddie and Autumn would want to hear it. Oh, yes, absolutely. Ghosts live in empty people. This is the way it had always been. The strong minds survive, often well longer than what people believe, but the weak-minded perish. The ghosts can move in and out, attaching themselves to one body, and then when that body dies, they move on to another. But there are some rules. Ghosts can only live in empty people. People in history gave themselves away for ghosts, making themselves husk so that someone more important could take their body. But this is not a practice anymore and has forced modern ghosts to get creative if they want to survive. Ooh, I like that. That is a very, very cool concept, Alice.
Very deep.
Yeah, that is very cool. Yeah. Alice is always the OMG. Like that, that's just the reaction I get from her all the time.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I need this book. 412 for Alice. Miguel just spoke up. Well, good morning. Good morning, Miguel. You making the sound is definitely less scary. Maybe I'll do that next time. Maggie got 156 words. T and typewriters got 204. Kate wrote half a scene in The Staff of Regnum. Did I remember that? Is that in my memory? I'll throw it away in my mind palace somewhere. I don't have a mind palace. It's more like a mind one-room apartment. Everything just gets thrown into the bedroom.
Oh my goodness.
Sarah wrote 78 words for an important policy brief she was selected to write for your university. Good job.
Ooh.
Way to
Nice.
go, Zara. Miguel is going to start editing. Cover Clovers just hopped on the stream. Welcome. And Renee's here. Hello. And she created two birds. Jeez, two boards. There you go. On Trello. New content and Q1 focus. I'm actually not sure what those are. So Renee, you'll have to educate me because I'm not sure what those are. Learning new things every day. And Kate finished Act 1 of The Staff of Regnum and about 3 scenes into Act 2. I'm going to remember this. I just really hope I'm getting this right. Bree just came back, took a picture for Instagram. Your pictures are so cute. Like, I don't know how you set them up, but if you somehow magically rope your significant other into doing it with you, teach me your ways because mine could not give a rat's behind about any of that.
I will be right back. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Okay. 2018, the year the remains of 3 Native American boys were returned to their tribes from the Carlisle Indian School so that they could be laid to rest according to the tribal traditions. I feel like I heard about that.
Yeah.
Actually. Was that in this? I can't remember where that happened. Was that in the States or were was that? I forgot where that happened, but I do remember hearing something about that.
Yeah. Ooh, that's really cool.
Geo needs all of Alice's books. Yeah, we all need Alice's books. Yes, I did it. Yay. Oh, hooray. I get a gold star. Zara's throwing it into the mind palace kind of defeats the mind palace if it's not organized.
I don't have a mind palace. I think I have like a mind field, like a meadow, where there's just like random clumps of like, it's like a junkyard actually, come to think of it. You just don't know what you're gonna find in there, what you'll rediscover. It's everywhere.
I feel
Yeah.
that. I feel that. Yep. It's a junkyard. my mind junkyard. There we go. Miguel says, as for my project, I've been thinking of Madame, oh my God, Victories or Victory? How do you pronounce that? I don't speak French.
Victory? I don't know. I'm pretending that I know.
Thank you. Venus's backstory more than the main story. I mean, sometimes the supporting characters come to you first. You know, other times they sort of pop up along the way and you're like, oh, hello.
Yeah. And a lot of times, like, even the backstory can inform the story itself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you know the character's backstory, it's going to teach you, like, what they need to learn on the actual journey that they go on or whatever.
Yeah. More than just lightning, madam, we have also harnessed the power of life itself. His hair sprang from its arrangement as madness swirled in his eyes. I have studied from the alchemists of old, modern chemists and physicists alike. Through their knowledge, I have come to the great epiphany of the secret of life.
Ooh.
That sounds like something out of like that would be in the original, you know, that would be in the actual book. Why am I drawing a blank on that? But yeah, that it sounds like he's just quoting the book. That's pretty cool. It's like new content plan and Q. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you, Renee. So Greg does help sometimes. He's actually pretty great when helping when I ask, but most of the time I just use a tripod and a clicker. Yeah, no, my husband would never. Nope, he's just like, nope. I highly recommend the book Mastermind by, oh gosh, Maria Konnikova. Is that how you pronounce her name? I apologize.
Right.
I apologize so much if I have botched that name. Yep, Carlisle, Pennsylvania. The cemetery is now on the grounds of the Carlisle Army Barracks, but the remains are being returned little by little. Oh, okay. That's good, though.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if you know like what tribes they're from, or if they're all from the same tribe. Because I remember hearing about it, but I don't remember all the like specific details. So pronounced like victory. Okay, cool. Victory.
Chloe, but with like a French accent.
Victory.
Chloe.
Honestly, my French accent I've learned from Lumiere from Beauty and the Beast.
I was gonna say Le Poisson.
And him, but no, like where I learned my accent is Sacre bleu, invaders.
I know I took French for like 2 years, but it was online Duolingo, and never got the accent down because I didn't have like someone to be like, yes, that's right, or no, that's not right. Here's how you do it better, because it was online, so you know.
Yeah. That's so funny. Yeah, no, my French is limited to thank you, you're welcome, sacré bleu, which I actually don't know what that means, and yeah, that's about it. And monsieur, madame, mademoiselle, but yeah, all my French says I've learned has come from either Sherlock Holmes with Robert Downey Jr. because of like those 2 scenes that he speaks French, and then Les Mis. That's it. So like
That's true.
I know je ne sais pas because of Robert Downey Jr., but that's it. That's all I got. Alice made her mind palace in the shape of a middle school so information gets stored in the class subject I would have learned it in. Oh, that's actually a good idea.
Ooh.
Mine's just, like I said, an overflowing filing cabinet shoved in the corner of a back room somewhere. Honestly didn't pay attention, but what about Carlisle? Oh, so they're in 2018, I guess that they arranged for 3 Native American men who were previously buried in that area to be returned to their tribes for a proper tribal burial. Again, I don't know all the details, so the original book is called Frankenstein. Yes, I got that. I'm trying to figure out how to get away with an adult dating a minor. Yeah, I don't know how you would do that.
Yeah.
I've never run into that issue before.
Um, I mean, I guess it also depends on like what state that is because
Yeah.
it's different. I know in Montana, I am age of consent is 16. So it's different. Like I think it goes between 16 to 18, depending on what state you're in.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know like internationally if that's different or what the laws are over there, but
I'd imagine though when he says adult, he's talking about someone who's like 18, 19, 20,
yeah.
wanting to date someone who's like, 16, 17,
Yeah.
kind of close, not like something.
Yeah.
That's what I imagine, because then I can see how trying to figure that out would be difficult, because I do know there have been, people have relationships like that where one becomes a legal adult before the other one. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure. And Caitlin is here. Hi, Caitlin. I believe they were mostly Sioux, but the children at school represented more than 50 tribes. Yeah, that tended to be the thing.
The case.
Yeah. Sorry. And Charlie studies French. Accents are hard. I tried to copy an Australian accent, failed horribly. Hi, she's back.
I'm so sorry, but I'm back now.
No, you're totally fine. You're totally fine. I love accents. I love doing accents. I am not anywhere near good at any of these accents, but I love listening to like languages and accents and stuff like that. So, oh my Lord. That's so nice. I feel like I never know what's happening in Pennsylvania. Well, speaking of things that weren't happening, that happened in Pennsylvania, Brie, I rewatched a very interesting documentary last night called Evil Genius on Netflix, and that happened in Erie. So I don't know if you have heard of that one. Have y'all heard of that one, actually? Helene, you're looking surprised and confused.
I've heard of the documentary. I don't know like what it's about or anything.
Whoa. Oh, you should watch it. It's actually Autumn. It's
I don't have Netflix though. Otherwise, I would.
what? No.
I know. I have Hulu, Amazon Prime, and Disney Plus.
Everything else.
Yeah.
How are you supposed to wait? But they're making a documentary about the Cecil Hotel and it's coming out on Netflix on the 10th. How are you not supposed to?
Okay, maybe I'll have to like wait and find like when all the good ones come out and then do like the free trial or something for it.
Wait, all these other documentaries we talked about, like the Ted Bundy one, or the Night Stalker one, or the Yorkshire Ripper one. How have you not been able to see them?
Well, there's some that are on, like I watched the Ted Bundy one on Hulu, I believe. Unless it might have been a different one. It definitely could have been a different one. But I know some of them kind of like go across the different, do you call them channels?
Streaming services?
Streaming services. I don't know.
Oh man. They're jumping again. Oh my lord, what's going on? Erie is like 7 hours away. Well, it's very interesting. If you have Netflix and you like true crime, please look this up and also Brie, it's also right up your alley too because it deals a lot with mental illnesses. There's a lot of those factors that come into play. It's very, very crazy chain of events that happened in Erie in 2003, actually. Not too terribly long ago. Hi, did I mention I'm a crim major and I watch way too much of this stuff? I really want to watch it. It's only $5 on Amazon. I want to see it.
It's about the Cecil Hotel, but it's about that mysterious death of that young college girl who was found in the water tanks. I forget what her name is. Is it Kristen Lamb?
I think it's Elise. Is it Elise or
Elisa Lamb? That's it.
Yeah.
Yes. But they talk about that, but they also talk about the hotel. It just freaks me out. I'm not like a person that does a lot of like scary stuff, but when we were doing the prompts, it would have been an excellent thing to talk about. But that show or that documentary freaked me out for like 2 weeks.
I mean, it is crazy if you look at, I know we need to go into another sprint, but I just have to say, because I love this stuff, but it is crazy how this hotel, I mean, now it's probably more of a tourist attraction, but just how this hotel was able to stay in business for as long as it did, because so much happened in it. You had the incident with Elisa Lamb. You had the Night Stalker who stayed there. That was one of the last places the Black Dahlia was seen alive. It was used by Californians as a place to, end their lives. It was like, it is just such a horrible, negative location. And I'm like, how did you stay in business with all this stuff? Because it's like, it's a crazy hotel. And now it's like supposedly like super duper haunted. So it's like you just look at the history of this place and you're like, what is going on?
Right.
But I really want to watch it. That stuff is so interesting to me. I love it. Also, the comments jumped, so there we go. All right. Well, I think in honor of the 3 Native American young men who are going to be or have received proper tribal burials, I think in celebration of that, we should do 2018, which is the year that it happened. So I'm going to go put that in the thingy because your girl is not prepared. Oh, no, 2018, not 2017, Maddie. All right. I really want to watch a documentary. It's only $5 on Amazon. I'm like, is it worth the $5?
No.
But if you were me, would it be worth the $5?
I mean, you would thoroughly enjoy it.
Okay, so it's worth the $5. That's good to know.
You didn't hear that from me.
What?
You didn't hear that from me.
Nope. Autumn said nothing about the Cecil Hotel. Absolutely nothing. All right, so if y'all are ready, we are going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Happy sprinting. Beep 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 beep. Hey,
Maddie, I'm trying to drink coffee. I don't want to snort it out my nose.
That was the best alarm ever.
I was not prepared for how long that went. Okay,
I didn't
okay.
need for it to go on that long. It just is how it works.
It made it better.
Yes.
So, how did everybody do for that sprint?
Good. I'm folding laundry. I'm almost done. I've got like a few things left that I need to do, and then I can start working on other things.
Yay!
That's good. I started working on Project Goldwings a little bit more. It's weird because I was on a roll with it for a few days in a row, and then I kind of stopped to work on that Dark Academia because while the idea was still hot in my mind, I had to like get it out on paper. And now I'm having to like remind myself who my characters are, what their voices are and stuff because I'm about to write like the first kiss scene. And I'm like, I really have to know who these characters are to figure out how to build up to that. And I'm trying to like get back in the headspace for that, which has been a little bit hard. So it's just been like sentences at a time. And then I made coffee, cup 2 of the day. We'll see if I get to cup 3. That could happen because let me tell you what happened when I tried to put the coffee grounds in the French press. Instead of putting it in the French press like you're supposed to, like I've been doing every day for like the past 2 years, I put it directly in my coffee cup. And I was getting ready to fill it up with water, and I was like, wait, something isn't right about this. And I was like, oh, that's why I need caffeine. And then I literally went off, like just off screen. And I ended up practicing piano a little bit because can I share like a real fast story?
Yeah.
After the coffee grounds, this is like a real fast story time, but I have to share because it's probably one of the best things that happened to me this week. So I'm studying the Rococo time period in my humanities class, and we were reading about like, and it's my humanities class talks about like the music, philosophy, art, etc. of each culture and time period. So it's talking about like the composers, right? Like Mozart and all of that. So we're gonna rewind like to 11-year-old Helene when she was learning this one song called Le Tambourine, the tambourine. I'm not using the right pronunciation for it. And my piano teacher wanted me to learn that song, and I really liked the first part of it, but then I like would refuse to practice the second part of it, so we kind of dropped the song after a while. And the next year, when Helene was 12, I wanted to play it again, but I couldn't find my copy of it. I couldn't remember who the composer was who wrote that song, and I was looking it up, couldn't find it for the life of me. And so, like yesterday, as I was reading the thing about the composers, it was like, and then there was Jean-Philippe Rameau, and I was like, Rameau, that's who it was. So I literally dropped my textbook and I ran over to the laptop and I like typed it up and there it was. So I found the sheet music and I printed it out and I was playing it a little bit also during that sprint.
Oh, that's so fun.
I love that.
Isn't it nice when the universe brings things full circle for you?
Yes.
That's so nice. Aw, I didn't do anything as cool as that. I made tea and I wrote for a little bit.
These are good.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to do.
What?
That's what I meant to do. But
That's so fun though. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
And I still startled Kate. Sorry. Megan got 471, 621 for tea and typewriters. Kate finished one scene and started another. No one wants to give up their immortality, and some people just happen to be more worthy of lives than others. This is a fact, Nicholas said. And the scary thing is he believed it to be true.
ooh.
I like really much, yes. And Charlie just got off a call from someone who wants to buy a custom bullet journal. That's awesome! Good job, Charlie.
Yay!
That's so cool. Oh, I did. Sorry. Alice 123. I got sucked into a researching rabbit hole. This is my first book that happens in this world and time. So much research. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
I liked the research for mine because I got to read all like the different like myths and stuff, which surprisingly, Persephone is not a key player in many myths. I found maybe like a total of 10 that she was mentioned in, maybe a total of like 5 that she actually played a key role in, and 1 where she was a main player.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where is this girl? Like, where is my Persephone? But the same thing with Hades too, because everyone was scared of him, so they didn't like have any myths for him. It was like again, like the same thing. I'm like, these are like the 2 like most popular ones now, and I'm guessing it's because there's like nothing for them in the past.
It's probably because they're so unproblematic. Their story was probably like really boring compared to the other really problematic gods.
Mhm.
You mean every other god?
Yes.
Yes.
Every other idiot on Mount Olympus. Oh my gosh, reading some of those myths though, I'm like, can y'all be this stupid? Can you really be this stupid? Laura just submitted 2 horror poems for consideration to be published. One is about a tea kettle who screams with the voices of the dead. The other is not a knocking that comes from inside. Dude, that first one though, I just made tea.
All those dead tea leaves, Maddie, you just murdered them.
Were screaming in agony.
Dang.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh.
I mean, both of those are terrifying, but
Mhm.
actually, fun fact, Laura, if you watch the Travel Channel, for some reason, travel means paranormal, because they have nothing but ghost shows on the Travel Channel for some odd reason. But one of them is like paranormal caught on camera. I'm just going to throw that out there because I am a little bit of a skeptic. But one of them was like, it looked like someone, because they had like a coffin with like a window in it, and it looked like their hand from inside the coffin was moving. And everyone's like, it's a hand, oh my god. So that's what the knocking from the coffin made me think of, was how much people would freak out if that actually happened.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Honestly, I would be that one jackass who would get into a coffin. Not like an actual funeral or anything, but like, nothing like disrespectful like that. But just get into a coffin and just be like,
That would be so fun. I remember when I was like,
store. Oh, I'm sorry.
oh, go ahead, sorry.
I was just say, like, at like a Halloween store when they have like all the props and you're like, how can I not resist?
I know.
I remember a few years ago, our family was planning to buy a new car, and I kept begging my dad to get a hearse just to drive around town because I'm like, that would be so much fun to just like be in the back seat, like rise up at stop signs and like make awkward eye contact with the people like in the cars next to you.
Wait,
Like
can you
so
guys
many great
have-
opportunities here, right?
That is a fantastic idea. Oh my god.
but you have to have Elvis in the passenger
Yes.
seat.
He is alive. He is alive.
I can see it now.
I love it so much. My mind went to the same reason why you would get a cop car, is because you just put the sirens on, you put your blinkers on, you can run everywhere at light.
That's true too. So many pluses.
Yours is way better than mine. You got 74 for the policy briefing. I almost said police briefing. Y'all, my brain is elsewhere. Edited while deciding I wanted to have a scene where Cupid practices target shots with his gun as a reference to his bow and arrow. Ah, that's clever. I like that. And I saw that Becca is here. Hey, Becca! Always lovely to see you. It's so funny because my older sister's name is Becca. So it's like every time I meet other people who are named Becca, they immediately are like, I'm like, is that my sister? Oh, wait, no. This So, hi, Becca. Everyone's saying hello to Becca. Persephone Proserpina gave the box of beauty to Psyche, intended for Aphrodite. Persephone is also kind of awesome in a few myths. I'm not going to actually say which myths because it's going to be spoilers, but she's pretty cool. I like her. She had her petty moments too, but we'll make it a little bit less petty.
When you're raised by gods like that, like, what do you expect, you know?
You're going to be a little petty.
Right.
So can't get that image of shredded Cupid out of my head. See, you said shredded
Well,
Cupid.
now it's in my head.
Well, here's the thing is, he said shredded Cupid. My brain for some reason went to shredded cabbage because there's a Japanese restaurant near us that serves one of their dishes. Actually, my favorite dish from there has like this little like cabbage salad where it's just like a pile of like shredded cabbage with like I think it's just yum sauce or something. But so that's where my mind went because I'm hungry and I was like, oh, dinner.
Except it's Cupid.
Except it's Cupid. So you fall in love with people. Oh, I froze.
You did.
Next time, let me know and I'll strike a pose. Well, the main character was supposed to be born in 1312 in England, so I need to know all of the major events that would have happened in his lifetime. Yes, I can tell you nothing about 1300s England. Now, let's talk Industrial Revolution, and then we can do that. Reasons why I love Assassin's Creed Syndicate so much. But anything beyond that, I'm like, who knows? Once Persephone and Hades are married, they don't cause much trouble. They're not drama llamas. They are not drama llamas. No. I love that. Hades and Persephone are just chilling in the underworld with their dog Cerberus. Yep. He's in the book too. So I added Perseus though, the Hellhound, just because I felt like Hades needed a friend inside the palace. So that's where Perseus comes in, and I love it. I want a dog named Perseus now. Like they used to build booby-trapped coffins that would stake the corpse inside if there was any movement because people were scared of vampires.
That would backfire so bad on you, Maddie.
I love that though. That's so funny. How many people do you think just sat there waiting for one of those booby traps to go off? You know, are they moving? Are they a vampire?
You got the wood stake ready.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Exactly. They have a happy marriage and a dog. Where are these served role? Exactly. Right. Exactly. See inside Persephone was on a short list of names when my daughter was born. Oh, that's so cute. I really do love that name.
It's really pretty. I love the way it's spelt too.
Mm-hmm.
It's so pretty.
I just love. Sorry, I saw Shadow's lyric comment. My cabbages.
Oh my gosh.
If anybody here is an Avatar: The Last Airbender fan, you know exactly what we're talking about.
Yes. I know exactly. I am a diehard fan.
Oh my gosh, I have seen that show way too many times.
Way too many.
My favorite thing to do is to quote Zuko from the last half of season 3. Just say I'm never happy.
I love it. Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
I'm sorry, I just had to share that. I don't even remember what we were talking about before that, so we're just going to move on.
Oh, shredded. I get you now.
Oh.
No, I can picture shredded. That makes way more sense.
It tells you what kind of writers we are, that our first thought is that they went through like a tree shredder or something.
Like a cheese grater.
Oh my god.
That's great.
See, now all I'm thinking now though is that SNL sketch with Matt, the radar technician, where he's like, my friend saw Kylo Ren without a shirt. He said Kylo Ren was shredded.
I know, I'm like, I wasn't familiar with that terminology.
I forgot that was a thing, honestly. Clearly, I'm not keeping up with the kids.
Right?
Kitty! Meow. Sorry, I love my cats.
Yo, I finished this. My coffee.
Oh my gosh.
Why is there nothing coming out? Why is
Why is the rum gone?
Well, it's 1312 to 2020. Wait, do you mean 2020 or 2010? Or is it 2200 and so there's a lot of history there. Am I just bad at numbers? The image I saw was him shooting an arrow naked with the true pants. That's true. Yeah, they didn't believe in clothes back in the day, did they?
Yes.
How things changed like that. Like we went around from like being one big nudist colony to hide your shame.
Right.
Cabbages.
Every time I see cabbages in Skyrim, I yell this, but I don't mean to.
Right.
Poor cabbage man. I love the Star Wars undercover boss. I want, yes. As soon as my husband got me that Kylo Ren lightsaber for Christmas, I was walking around the house going, "Hey, I found Kylo Ren's lightsaber." Like I was quoting it nonstop. It was, oh my gosh, it's so funny. If y'all haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. It's so funny. And then they did a follow-up a few years later. Cat!
I'm sorry. I'm trying. He wants attention. And
No. It's
Do not apologize.
Just make sure he doesn't knock over your camera.
he's knocking over everything.
He's like, "No, Mom, no. You can't have this. No."
Cats have no remorse.
He is ginormous.
He's a big toe.
Yeah.
Did he eat the watermelon? Because that's what my cat at my mom and dad's house did. She ate a watermelon. And now she is quite rotund.
Right.
Oh, it is supposed to be 2020. Okay. That's what I thought. It was like, I'm terrible at numbers, Alice. So it could have been I was mixing them up in my mind. Like, you know the thing in Percy Jackson where it's like the words and letters, numbers sort of get like all jumbled up. The movie actually does a good job of visualizing that. But you know, like how that happens, that's me in numbers. I can't see numbers straight, which is weird because I always ask for dates for time. He didn't say.
I know. I want one of those.
I mean, through the beauty of the internet and modern technology, this will be on YouTube when we're done. So someone could easily go in there and really want to, like, I mean, if you wanted to do that.
If you do make a GIF of it, please send it to me because I need it for just like future reference, just because it's just beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
A piercing wail turned his blood to ice. The human scream of a dying man in vice. Hello, he called only to realize it came from his tiny kitchen. The teapot was screaming and that's terrifying. Can you imagine being home alone and hearing that?
I feel like I hear that sometimes when I just like obviously am just using my normal teapot because you know how it starts shrieking, and I'm like, who got murdered in the other room? And then I'm like, oh yeah.
Or you know what would be even creepier? If like the teapot is like screaming, but what if they're like the voices of like people you knew?
That would be horrifying.
Like, yeah. Like, I mean, not just anybody, but like people you knew.
Yeah.
Why would you put that in my head?
Or what if you're a serial killer and that's how like the people you killed come back and haunt you? That would be
maybe.
You are smiling entirely too much, Autumn, for having just said that. What if that's how you get haunted?
She's
for someone who doesn't like horror, man.
I was about to say, for someone who doesn't like horror, for someone who's scared of, or not scared of, I guess, but someone who gets freaked out by true crime,
like scared of the dark.
This is impressive for you, Autumn.
All right, I won't sleep tonight.
Oh my goodness. Now I'm hearing nonstop from Hamilton.
I was too. I was thinking that, but I'm like, I can't say it.
Wait, which part?
Nonstop.
Well, I know, but like, what made you think of nonstop? I guess is what I'm.
You said nonstop. Someone said nonstop at some point.
Someone say nonstop.
Yeah.
Correct.
I can't remember what
song that we can sing along in harmony, and nowhere is it stronger than in Albany. Sorry, I probably just demonetized myself, but it's fine. It's Hamilton appreciation.
Yes.
Leah just joined. Great way to enter hearing about Kyler. The thing I love about that, though, is that Ryan Johnson watched that SNL sketch, and he was like, you know what? You said it. We're going to do it. Boom. Last Jedi comes out, shirtless scene. I love that. Discalcute.
I don't know.
Why can't they give these easy names? Dyscalculia?
Dyscalculia.
Dyslexia.
Dyscalculia. Sorry.
Dyscalculia. Clearly, I can't read either.
Kind of gave me like a seizure trying to read it, honestly. I was like,
what?
Don't you love it like when they have like the phobia, like those the names of like phobias and stuff, and there's one that was like a really, 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 really long word, and it literally meant like fear of long words. Just like things like that that are so ironic, and you're like, okay, which sicko came up with the idea of this?
The thing that I love about if you look up your phobia, if you know the name of your phobia and you look it up, there are images that come with it.
So great.
So, for example, I have galiophobia, which is a fear of sharks. I'm terrified. I think they are nasty creatures, and I hate every single one of them. If you Google galiophobia, the first thing that comes up is a freaking great white, and I'm like, why? Why?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, he's so cute.
I'm sorry. He's being
No, do not apologize for the cuteness. I mean, if I could, I would shove her face in the camera, but she'll probably tell me afterwards, so. Dyslexia for words, dyscalculia for numbers. I'm convinced I have mild dyscalculia, but no one believes me. I believe you. I can't even pronounce the darn thing, but I believe you. It's the voices of people the former owner of the tea kettle killed, poisoning their tea with arsenic. Whoa!
Tea! Literally. Hey!
All the tea, Laura.
Oh, man.
I'm drinking that up. I think people are trying to tell me how to pronounce it down here. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I know we should probably get into another sprint, but I love you guys. And I feel like it's been forever since we've talked.
I know.
It's actually something the ghost does in my story to try and drive the other main character mad.
Oh.
There you go. Screaming in the tea kettle.
Smart.
That's cool.
Is it like Genie in the Lamp? Like they just sitting there forever and
He's like screaming, hello.
10,000 years will give you such a crick in the neck. Maddie said nonstop to my husband. I sing Helpless to my husband all the time. He hates that song, but I still sing it at him. Dyscalculia is how you pronounce dyscalculia. Okay. My child was just talking about that phobia. Sharkies. Yes. Yeah, no, I hate sharks so much. I mean, Adam Driver was a Marine. Show us his muscles. I mean, they did. They did. And Lisp has an S in it. Yeah, yes. I don't get that. That's mean. That's so mean. I actually have seen Sharknado. And it is probably the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, I was kind of freaked out by the sharks, but half the time I was like, they're clearly filming this on a green screen. Like, but they had like the budget of like a bologna sandwich. It was like, no, I can't watch Finding Nemo. Like anytime the sharks come on, Can't watch it. I have to close my eyes, leave.
Shark bait. Hoo ha ha.
Shark. I quote that a lot, but the steam from the tea kettle also twists into the faces of the screaming. Holy moly!
I really want to read this though. Like, it's terrifying me, but also I want to read it.
And Sarah's here. Hi, Sarah. I promise we're going to be getting into a sprint here soon. Let me just try and get to the bottom of these comments. I saw that movie, and that is the only movie that has ever made me cry out of pure terror. Fun fact of the day. Yeah, the CGI. Like, I've seen better CGI in like a freaking Scooby-Doo episode. Like, it was so bad.
That's saying a lot.
All right, so I actually realized I don't have a time. So do y'all want to shout out like a random date that something happened in? We can go up, we can go down. I guess we can't really go up from 20 much, but we can go down. We can do about the same time. What fun facts do y'all have?
I don't know. Wait.
I don't have a fun time.
Hold on. I'm looking up.
Not one with like a date.
I'm looking up Jean-Philippe Rameau's year of birth. So it was 1683, but he died 1764. Oh, I guess neither of those really work like minute wise, but
well, we can
translate it, right?
Just change it.
Yeah. Do you want to do the 1683 one?
We can do 1683.
That's when he was born. The composer of the song that I just rediscovered again, thanks to reading my textbook.
The 1683 translates to 1723, but it is technically 1683, so that's what we're going to go with. Woohoo! The wonderful thing about Tiggers. All right, so if y'all are ready, we are going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Happy sprinting! Beep 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 boop 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 beep boop bop beep boop boppy daddy da doop daddy daddy da doop.
Oh, he stopped.
Oh, hello, Autumn. You're front and center.
Hey! Autumn's the host now.
Well, that was startling.
The robots are taking over.
I kept hitting on the wrong button. Like,
Oh,
what does
you're
this
fine.
button do?
Oh my gosh, that was great.
I don't know if you can see. I have a puppy.
Aww.
And she's like half asleep. She's so cute.
How sweet.
She normally doesn't like snuggles this time of day, so this is lovely.
Aww.
How nice.
So how did you all do? I got distracted.
Good. I finished all of my laundry.
Oh, you have more time left in your day, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I finished my coffee, so I went. There's just warm water in this now. Don't worry, I cut myself off. And then I wrote like 2 more sentences in Project Goldwings, and then I practiced the tambourine, the piano song, in honor of Ramo, since we did like his birthday for the sprint. So yeah, it's going well.
I snuggled with my kitty and wrote one-handed a little bit.
Nice.
Because she demands snuggles.
Aww.
Being really cute. My Salem, my baby Salem. I'm honestly really surprised. My mother did not have a fit when I named her Salem.
Oh my goodness.
Also, I do love that. Just going back a little bit in the comments, this was one of the times which I said when I hear that, I'm like, oh, that's where my mom and dad got married. It's a monumental moment in history. To me, a monumental moment in history is when my mom and dad got married, because if that didn't happen.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, as it says, today I learned epitome isn't pronounced epitome, but epitome. I've been saying epitome for years.
I used to say epitome. Yeah, I would say epitome or I'd say epitome.
I've just always heard it like epitome, so that's like what, I don't know, it gets like I just sort of like put 2 and 2 together one day when I was reading it. It was like, epitome, and it just sort of stuck. That was my problem. I actually, fun fact, I did not learn how to read until I was like 7.
Interesting.
So, yeah.
I still don't know how to pronounce some words. I read them, but I don't know how you say them.
I have no idea. Like, there's so many days I'll be reading something and I'll be like, Mom, how do you pronounce this? Hair for guy had the window open.
Where's that coming from?
It's like that is like the epitome of that. It was a meme, a TikTok or something, where it's like my brain is like an internet browser. I have 16 tabs open, and I don't know where the music is coming from. 5 of them are frozen, and I don't know where the music is coming from.
Oh my goodness.
Sarah's working on editing a video. Kitty, my baby. Megan got 385. But this ghost made one mistake, forgetting that spite was the most powerful emotions and that you should never admit guilt, not if you want to survive. 601 words. Very nice.
Nice.
Autumn had her star moment.
I did, and I was caught off guard. Ah! Like that. And it
I couldn't resist.
I wasn't ready for it, so I didn't have time to prepare. Both times.
Sorry. See, typewriters got 466. Kate crocheted. Michael got 278. Michael, I don't think you've ever been on my channel before. Hello and welcome. Miguel struggled with editing, but posted a video later today.
Yes.
Oh, here is a poem I wrote for the staff of Regnum. I remembered it. The weapon of power you wish to seek, follow the trail to Dragon's Peak. Though be warned, you are not alone, whether friend or foe is not known. The one thing against you will be time. At Eastern Glow, get ready to climb. If ruler of all you wish to become, find the staff of Regnum. I like it.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Leah got halfway through a grammar spelling edit of a chapter. Also, fun fact, just because I'm remembering this, Leah is also a Virginia girl. Well, she moved here, but she's also a Virginia girl. I'm calling you a Virginia girl now, Leah. So I just had to shout that out because y'all love my state. So I'm always like, when people are like, I live there, I'm like, let me tell you all the great things you can do here.
Oh.
I had a kitty named Salem when I was little. I was so distraught when he died that my mom straight up bought a headstone for him and buried him in our garden. Aww. That's sweet though that she like got like the thing for him. Yeah, and I know that's the thing too, is that Salem is technically supposed to be a boy. My Salem is a girl, because that's just how it worked out. We actually thought Sika was a girl and Salem would be the boy, but it got flipped. So, not that my mom buries people on that. I feel like there's a story behind there, tea and typewriters. The need for clarification has to come from somewhere. Autumn is a star, and so is Helene. Both of these ladies are absolutely beautiful people. If you have not subscribed to them or follow them or anything like that, you need to, because they are just absolutely wonderful balls of sunshine and happiness, and I love them.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Love you.
Yes, adopted Virginia girl, but a Virginia girl all the same. So, we've reached that time. Are y'all ready for a 5-minute mad dash?
Yes.
Do it.
Yay! I love these. I don't even remember how I got in the habit of doing these, but this is like, I love these things.
Mm-hmm.
So if y'all are ready.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to click on the right button this time. We are going to dash in 3, 2, 1. Go, 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 go. Beep 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 boop 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 beep boop boop. Beep 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 beep. Yay! I'm gonna click the right button this time. I did it! Hooray! So, how did you all do for the Mad Dash?
Good. I finished doing one thing for YouTube. I didn't post anything or whatever, but there's something I had to check. Decided not to write because I have to leave and go do something afterwards. So I was like, I better not get in the zone.
Yeah.
And then I sent a few text messages. Important.
That's good.
Awesome. I wrote 159 words in Project Goldwings, and this Mad Dash was really good because it made me like just start writing. Because sometimes that's what you need, you know. I'm like, oh, maybe it's just gonna be a while, but sometimes I just need to sit down and actually just like get into it. So this was nice. This got me through like the whole transitional because I'm at the beginning of a chapter, so I had to transition and talk about them traveling. But I don't want to describe everything that happens in the 2 weeks that they're traveling.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm done with the transition, and now I can get going with the actual fun scene. So yeah.
That's awesome. I wrote for a little bit and snuggled with my baby, so that's what I was doing. I'm going to go through the comments real quick, and then we'll do our little wrap-ups, and we'll be off. So, immortality is not an excuse for forgetting your humanity. 421 words. Very nice, Alice. Editing is still a slog. I'm sorry, Miguel. It'll get better. Don't worry. Kate was crocheting again. No, I was not singing the Mario theme song, although I realized it was close, but I love this.
Yes.
Super Mario.
That's awesome.
It's a me, your Mario. 178 for teen typewriters. Main character just met first of her fellow students at a secluded New England conservatory. Very nice. Sarah ordered food. Michael got about 150 and deleted half. Story of a writer right there. Like, in a nutshell, that is writing.
Yep.
Miguel got to think of Cupid characters' physical attributes. And 58 words for Megan and finished chapter 11, started chapter 12. Very nice. Very nice. So, would we like to go through and do our outros?
Sure. I guess I can start again.
We'll go in alphabetical order.
Sure. So again, I'm Autumn Ashleigh, another author tutor here in the community. I post content videos as well as vlogs. Unfortunately, for the past couple of weeks, life has been kind of crazy, so I was not able to post last week or this week, but I have just pushed that weekend vlog to next Tuesday. So I will have more content coming out soon, as well as some live streams with these lovely ladies, as well as some other people, and hopefully I will be adding another friend up here with me sometime soon, so I'm very excited about that. But I am still working on my YA fantasy novel, Project Brina, hopefully going to finish it at the end of Q1.
Yay!
And I'm Helene Foy. I am also an author tuber here on the Tubes of You, as Maddie likes to say. And I post writing related content videos twice a week, and I also host the odd writing sprint live stream as well on my channel. And yeah, I'm currently writing a young adult fantasy retelling of the Icarus story called Project Goldwings. So that was the one that I've been mostly working on for the sprint. And yeah.
I'm so happy you used the Tubes of You. That just made my day. Well, once again, y'all, I am Madeline Monahan. I am a writer, actor, and cat mama. I post writing, book, and movie-related content twice a week here on my channel. I also post pictures of my cats and quotes from my Hades Persephone novel over on my Instagram, so definitely go check me out there as well. And as always, thank you to both of you lovely ladies for joining me this afternoon. It's so lovely to hang out with y'all. And of course, with all y'all in the comments, thank you so much for chilling with us, for chatting with us, for writing with us. We really do have a lot of fun with y'all, and we can't wait to see y'all soon.